Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is my mid-month budget check-in for May 2023. So don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So for the first time last month I did a mid-month check-in so that you could see how I work my budget and how it works with the budget planner as well. And it got a really positive response and people asked if I could continue to do this. So here we are with May's. So as always, I'm using my budget planner. This is available on my Etsy store. I'll leave a link below to that. But this has transformed my life alongside the cash envelopes. So let's get started. So I'm on month 3 in here. So let's just skip all of these. So, and obviously if you've not watched May's budget anyway, I'll leave a link below to that and you can watch that first and then this will make more sense. So this is May now. Let's move those out of the way. Okay, so first things to talk, so that's my budget. All of that's in that other video, so I don't really want to go over that again. So first of all, this is the no spend day tracker and it's looking really good. I've been really conscious about trying to not spend at all during May. Last month was quite spendy in the end and I need to kind of balance it out, so this month needs to not be. I think June will be the same, but for May, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As of today, I've got 13 no spend days and there's still 15 days left of the month. So that's looking pretty good so far. I'm really pleased with that. I love the no spend day tracker. You can get this as a digital download of just the no spend day tracker in my Etsy store as well. I've also got a heart design version as well, which might be quite nice as a change. But yeah, these are both available as digital downloads and on my shop on my website as well. But anyway, so aims for week 1 was just to start the month off strong. Obviously May the 1st was a bank holiday, and so do you know, is anyone else the same? Let me know if you're the same down in the comments. I was really happy that the 1st of the month was a Monday. Just something about it is just, it just feels quite nice, and let me know if you're like that so that I'm not alone in that response. But that is, and you can see there, so I've had no spend days for those two. In fact, the first week of May was a really, really low spend week. I didn't need to do any food shopping. I'd got petrol anyway. And so the only thing I needed to pay for on Friday was some parking. And I put that under household because I don't really know where else that would go. Where would you put parking? It's gone in household anyway. So that was the only spend for that whole week. And so I've put at the end there that that's a great week because I don't remember the last time I had a week where I only spent £3.30. And remember, this doesn't include things like bills or direct debits because they have to be paid. Whether I like it or not, they have to be paid. So this is just variable expenses, things like that. So in the end, oh, I didn't highlight that one. In the end, for the first week, I spent £3.30. I had 6 no spend days, and I put their overall thoughts on the week was that it's a great start to May, because it was. Like I said, I'm really conscious about not spending money because I need to balance things out. I also want to be able to put some more into my sinking funds eventually. I did a video about that on Sunday if you've not seen that already. It's just continuing that process of, do I really need to spend this? Do I need it right now? Is this a want versus a need? All those kind of things. When you're working on such a tight budget and also want to improve and kind of move forward, which is I am totally intending and trying to do. So my sinking funds video is up on Sunday. If you want to watch that, I'll leave a link below. But this is based on me moving forward, and hopefully that this will be the start of things to come. So week 2, my aims for week 2 was just to continue with the great starts. I wanted to continue with that momentum. I do find that if you have a good week or you accomplish lots in a week or something like that, it kind of spurs you on a bit more to continue with that. You know, if you've had like a really bad week, and let me tell you, there's been plenty of those, then the next week also kind of starts off with that mindset of it's, you know, life is really hard, I am going to money, whatever. But if you have a really good week like this one, and don't get me wrong, I still have no money, but the momentum I wanted to continue with week 2, because if I can keep that momentum going and not feel like I'm missing out, which I don't, I need to continue that, because in the long run that will make me feel better about this as a whole. And I talked more about how I feel about lessons learned since my life fell apart and I'll leave a link below to that video. That kind of talks about what I've learned in the process, but this is me moving on. So week 2, continue with the great start, and you can see there, so Monday the 8th was another bank holiday, wasn't it? And then Tuesday not a no spend day either. So this week, the week just gone, I did spend more, and I've highlighted those. So on Friday again, parking was £3.30. I put £40 worth of petrol in the car, spent £7.05 on food, and then Costa were doing a thing. So I'm with Vodafone, and on Friday they had, you can have a small kind of hot or cold drink. So I went and I actually got a medium chai latte because they are my absolute favourite, and I used the coupon from Vodafone, so it cost me 45p, and our eating out budget is £10. So I thought, I know it's just for me, but I thought I could stretch to the 45p for that. And then on Sunday I went to Asda again for some food, and I spent £26.44 on food shop for the week, and £2.09 on household items. So that there was some deodorant and some wipes. So, and I've put another good week because, again, can you see? So first of all, I love highlighting my categories. It's, you know me, if you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know how much of a visual person I am. So highlighting things, colouring in the no spend day tracker, all of that helps me in terms of looking at what is going well, what is not. I really like visual aids and things, and this again, so like say there was loads of pink for the food and everything, I can see, right, maybe I'm spending too much on food and I need to dial that back. Or if it doesn't appear for a while, I'm like, oh, I'm doing really well in that category because they've not appeared for ages. You need to work out what works for you. So this budget planner, along with the cash envelopes, these cash envelopes, I'll just show you really quickly my cash envelope binder. I've not shared this in ages actually. I used to do weekly cash envelope stuff in videos, but I don't anymore. So this is my cash envelope system, and you know, with these things, so the food, petrol, this is it for the month. Can you? So you can see that household, for example, has only got £1.31 left in it. So I'm going to go over that because I need to do parking next Friday as well. Cats hasn't got anything in there because it didn't. Children's is still okay on £20. We've not done anything yet. So I had to pay with my card for that 45p. To be fair, I didn't take that with me because I didn't think I'd have to pay for anything. So the £45 actually came, I paid it on my card. So that £10 is still intact, even though I spent 45p for that. But the rest of it is still going well. And you know, these, when I take these. So like when I go food shopping, I'll link this binder below, and all these envelopes are available on my Etsy store. I take the food envelope with me. So that's what I've got left for the month. It's all in there. And I take that with me, and I tend to use, to be fair, so in Asda they've got like the trolley self checkouts now, so you can do a whole food shop. And because I don't buy that much, I quite like doing the self checkout thing. And also when you do that, you can split it. So like when I went on Sunday, I did the food shop with my food envelope and then paid for the household things with a household envelope. These two things combined are the only way I find that keeps me on track. And this is my cash envelope. I'll link the binder, the envelopes are all in my Etsy store if you want those. But then if we turn over to the numbers, so to speak, so food this week, or last week, I spent £33.49 on food, so I still have £106.51 remaining. If that continues in that kind of like way forward, I might do a bit of a top-up shop at the end of the month of things that we use all the time. I'm conscious that like in the summer months we like the kids, although we're growing strawberry plants, so I will tell you how that goes. But we eat lots of kind of fruit that's, I guess, more expensive even though it's in season, so like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, melon. And so as the warmer weather gets here, hopefully, fingers crossed, food budget is going to be more difficult to keep to, because I don't want to deny them healthy things. I don't want to say, oh, we can't buy like strawberries or raspberries because I don't have any money. So it's thinking about that, but for now that looks okay. Petrol, I've only put £40 in, so I've got £110 left. Household, so there I showed you that in my cash envelope, £1.31 left there. And then eating out was that 45p, and like I said, I didn't actually use the £10 because I didn't take that envelope with me because I didn't think I'd need it. But you know, £45 I had in my bank, so I've used my card for that. But I had 5 no spend days and feeling really positive. And then we are on week 3, and so my aims for this week that we're in now is 5 no spend days. Yesterday was one and today is one as well, and obviously I've not filled in any more. But my budget is looking okay, isn't it? And that's what I mean about I'm trying to stay positive with the things I can control, so this, and try and not forget about the things I can't control, because there's still some really difficult and painful and upsetting things happening like behind the scenes, but some of that I don't have any control over, and as much as I worry about that and it causes me a lot of anxiety and all that, I'm trying to focus on the things I can control, which is my budget, building my YouTube channel, Etsy shop, all that kind of stuff that in the end will help me kind of move forward from all of this. So that is my mid-month check-in for May. I'm really pleased with these numbers. Household is going to go over because I need to, the next Friday is the final thing that I need to then go, I need to park for. That's the last week of that, so I should have really thought about that before I did the household budget. But again, so parking for me doesn't really fit in household, but it doesn't fit anywhere else, so I'm okay with it being in there. Eating out, don't really have any plans for eating out, although I said that and then got coffee. And to be fair, I could have got the small and then it would have been free, but I got a medium because I knew that it wouldn't be that much more, and I was really tired, and chai lattes from Costa are my absolute favourite thing, and I miss being able to get those. Probably not a bad thing for my waistline, but I miss being able to get those or justify those. So we'll see. Food wise, yeah, really happy, and petrol, so really happy overall with that as a mid-month check-in. So how is your budget going for May so far? How is it looking? How are you feeling about things? Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.